Hello everyone, I'm Chris Mazzillo Shimano-san, and we're once again looking at some games within games within games within mini-games of Yakuza 0. So this time around we're going to be looking at more like the gambling in Parlour games, generally, and it's also I guess traditional games. They're a doozy. We're starting with Mahjong. Would you believe that not only did they put a man on the moon, I recorded like the better part of this episode and realised that I wasn't actually recording anything. Haha. So we're going to start with Shogi. Now Shogi is a board game that's a classic Japanese board game that I have literally no experience in other than having lost like 20 games here. So I've gone with 0 experience. Now, the funny thing about Shogi, it's a game where people often go like, yes, it's like the Japanese equivalent of chess, which is great, but I also don't actually know, because, boy howdy, do I know all about Shogi, my friend. However, joke's on you, punk, because apparently in Shogi, you can just take back a bishop, the pit. What the f? No, you to here, and to here, and then take, and then hell, I've lost. Watch now as that rook here, this promoted rook, just runs around and destroys everything. Yes. Why? Why do I not know where any of these pieces move? Move you to here. Move you to here. I'm in check. Move you to here. I'm in check again. Move you to. I'm in check again. Like that. Next minigame. Right. Just realised how little time I have left. Good thing I didn't spend 10 minutes recording to no one. Mahjong. It's another classic Japanese board game. And it's not the one that you might be thinking of. That involves the one on the PC where you've got to match the tiles and things. Instead, we'll look at the Mahjong basics. And hoo Nelly! It's a game about making a hand out of tiles, a bit like poker, but infinitely more complicated. You've got the circles, the bamboo, and the characters. Characters can't read, so those ones in the bin, basically. Then you've got like winds, can't read, in the bin, basically. And dragons, I can read. It's red, white, and green. And then basically all you need to know is about making like hands and oh baby, and you can steal bits and pieces, and the dragons are important, but also so is the wind, because each turn there's the wind, and there's things like Ron and Sumo, and let's look at the hands. How difficult can it be to make a hand out of like 8 tiles or something? Oh Jesus, it's complicated. So you've got Han, that's the number of points you score, sort of, basically. So the more complicated hand, the more Han you get. You want to have the most Han out of your hand over a number of hands. Is it simple yet? Because I'm already confused. Others get increasingly more complicated, like, oh Jesus, look at these advanced hands. Because the issue being, like, so reading like online, generally, a guide for this, they're like, yeah, so the last thing you want to do is steal, because you want to try and primarily focus on creating a good hand. The issue being with that, I can't remember any of the hands, so I won't be able to be getting any Han due to my limited understanding of Han. Hands. You know what? We'll go for pawn. Right, so I'm now in the game of trying to make, like, by stealing everything, and that's normally like, it's a 4, 5, and 6, or it's 3 6s in a row, or like 20 billion ones. Come on now. Okay, hit me with some chi. Great. The issue also being, what's a sumo? Next minigame. Gambling. Everyone loves gambling. I like gambling. They're my friends. Best of all the animals. Simple this is Western gambling now, so it's simple card hands of like blackjack, poker, more blackjack. We're playing blackjack. Now, blackjack, it's a simple thing. You want to get 21 and not over, and as close to 21 as possible, and also you're playing against the dealer who's got a jack, so he's probably already got a blackjack. I'm on 5. That's pretty good. I'm going to hit. That's 10. I'm going to hit again. I've got 21. I'm fine with that. That's pretty good. So the thing with, like, I guess casino blackjack is that, as you can see on the board there, dealer must stand on 17 and has to draw again on a 16, which means you can sometimes actually win. I've got a 7. Shh. Not what I wanted. See, blackjack's upsettingly easy to play and upsettingly easy to lose all your money. Next minigame though, while I'm winning. So, poker. It's a simple game of making hands. I thought it was a simple game. Jesus Christ, I didn't... What the heck is pineapple and an Omaha Hold'em? Texas Hold'em. That's a simple one of making like just a simple hand with the river and the flop and the other one. So, poker. For those who aren't in the know, you want to make hands out of... yeah, generally, so obviously everyone has access to the cards in the middle of the table, which also then means that I'll raise. You know, so if there's a pair of 3s in the middle of the table, great, everyone's got a pair of 3s. It's basically redundant, but people could have more than a pair of 3s, and yeah, you can always obviously try and raise to push people off the table by keep on raising. You could have literally a horrible hand, like I do. And if you wanted to, you'd be like, I'm going to raise $10 million and hope that people think that you're just really bad. Christ, literally nothing. I'm going to fold. Everyone folded. Next minigame. We are bad boys. Just around from the old thingy, you've got Baccarat. I thought, you know, that's the game. We're playing standard Baccarat. Ooh, thank you. Right, Baccarat. Okay, so generally you want to get cards to equal... yep. Okay, oh god. So... Right, of course. So, you played cards. Which, you know, as always, is a card-based game. And the value of the card is the value of your thing, right? If you get like a 10 or more, that's a 0. 2 to 9, obviously that's 2 to 9, and an ace is a 1. You want to make the highest number possible. Obviously you get like a 9 and then a 3 that makes 12, but which means your score is 2. Cool. A 4. Cool, I've got a 4. That's good, because... Or is it? Which one am I? Am I the player? I'm on a 7. 7's good. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I'm the banker. Oh, that's a 0. Next minigame. Roulette, baby. Roulette. So, roulette, it's a simple game of a little board thingy spins around. You want to predict which number it's on and make $, if you're correct. Obviously you won't be, because Jesus Christ, that'd be mad. So what? Oopsie daisy. So what you can do is what's known as the fort. Dun 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 dun. Which basically means you like oh yeah, I'm feeling good about 17, so I'll put everything around 17. So even if it's sort of around there, I'm gonna make winnings. Yeah, winnings. It's fine. You can't be expecting to win all the time. So we're gonna go again because it's a quick, easy game, and how hard can it be to land in 17? I've got a good feeling about this. Gonna be 17. 17. Next minigame. Right, in the park there are gambling games. We're gonna play CeeLo. It's a dice game. Generally, the way you want to play this game, if you've got to get with my friends, is that you're 3 dice. You throw the dice. What you want to do is, if you get a pair, then that means your other die, whatever that might be, is your score. You want to have higher than the banker. Everyone's going to win, pretty much, because the banker didn't get any points. Sweet. So, I want to actually, let's get some actual points. So far, all the bankers have been strikes. You're out of here, but maybe the third banker will step up to the plate. It's a 3. Now, the only thing that I can do wrong would be, I don't know, throw the die out of the pot or get nothing. That would be an embarrassment after all that hot talk I did. Oh boy! It's a 2! I've lost. Apparently you can't skip being the banker. So we've got to do a full round, and a full round is everyone being the banker. Is that good? I think that's good. Next minigame. That's right, it's Oicho-Kabu. What could possibly go wrong? Let's have a quick look at the rules. So, the rules are simple. Each month has a numerical value equal to the month number. January is 1 and October is 10. Yes. Players each deal 2 cards for totals over 10 last digit. Cool. The player closest to 9 wins. Gotcha. Yes. Right. Right. Generally, okay, I thought I understood this. Generally speaking, some cards we placed on the table, as we can see. I'm going to go like, ooh, I think that the 3 is going to be closest to 9 at the end of it. I think I fucked it. Next minigame. Cho-han. Yeah. So, Cho-han. It's an easy game. What you want to do is basically decide whether or not it's going to be even or odd. I'm going for even. And I'm going to bet an absurd quantity of money.
Cho-han,
Next minigame. Koi Koi. All I know about Koi Koi is that you say Koi Koi a lot, and it was in that film Summer Wars. Koi Koi! Koi Koi! Cool. Hands. Jesus Christ, this is going to be confusing. So, generally, you want to pick cards or match cards together to make sets. The more sets you make, the better. And you you want to make these hands out of these beautiful cards. Still don't really know what I'm doing. The month is a 1. Right. Is that a ball? Oh, right. I'm going to line you up. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm beginning to realize this is like in, I think, Tales of Berseria or Zestiria. There's a game like this. I think it's one of the two. I think it's Berseria, in which generally what you wanted to aim and do, it was like basically like this, but with characters from all the games. I just got a moon viewing. I'm gonna call Koi. I'm gonna make more points, please. Thank you. Yeah. I think I'm doing what we in the business call wrecking it. I won. No, can I stop, please? Hello? Yeah. Next minigame. That's right. The very last game is the Japan Catfight Club, the JCC. Jesus Christ. God no. Generally what you want to do, it's a rock, paper, scissors style game. You bet on ladies of various varieties and hope they win. They each have like their own penchant for hitting rock or paper or scissors, and if you want to direct your lady to choose the one that wins, and then they'll have a fight. Oh, Jesus Christ. This lady likes to do scissors, so I'm going to go with rock. Yeah, they like to do special moves, like some are like start the fight with an attack. Cool. Others are like when you're about to lose, you win, which happened with me once, which was bizarre. I was literally about to lose the entire tournament, and then suddenly the person just got up and won. Oh, they've got a penchant for throwing out scissors primarily and a lot of rock. Literally 1 star for paper, because they'll never use paper, ever. Anyway, I feel dirty now. It's quite hot in my room. No, not in that way. Thank you for watching though. If you want to, feel free to like and subscribe. That would be wonderful. Leave a comment if you want. There's an actual review of Yakuza 0 in the description down below. Also, if you want, you can check out a video over here in which I'm talking about more Yakuza minigames, of course. Or just down here and it'll be a God of War review. Everyone likes those. Or click on my face, of which it will be a picture of my face which you can click to subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.